Welcome everybody to Talking Vintage. I'm your host Jim. Missing host is Warren. He will be back next week. This is show number 85, Talking Vintage, over here maybe. Show number 85, Talking Vintage, brought to you by Decades Reclaimed Vintage Depot, located at 502 West Sprinting Road, Lakeland, Florida, 33813. Decades Reclaimed is open Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, with Wednesday, Thursday, and Sunday 10 to 3, Friday and Saturday 10 to 5. You can see more about Decades Reclaimed Vintage Depot on the web and at decadesreclaimed.com, on Facebook, here on the page you're watching the show, and on YouTube you can check out our show. Just look up Decades Reclaimed, or Decades Reclaimed for that. Yeah, I want to tell you about some events that Decades has coming up. Coming up in October, well, today is October 3rd. Later on this month, we are going to be having a big jewelry sale and our junk and treat sale. Go to Facebook and check out more information on those. They're both listed there on Facebook. Today is National Eat Fruit at Work Day. I don't know why you can't eat it anywhere else, but it's National Eat Fruit at Work Day. So hopefully you guys took some fruit with you this morning when you went to work. It's also National Kevin Day. If you know a Kevin, make sure that you tell him it's his day. And I guess you celebrate it like a birthday? I had no idea. Famous birthdays today are Chubby Checker, Gwen Stefan, and Nev Campbell. So those are our famous birthdays today. We're moving on. We're going to play our game. It's called What's in the Box. Warren normally guesses. I give him clues. He guesses, but it's up to you guys to figure it out. Last week, what was last week? Oh my gosh. I can't remember what last week was. Last week was What's in the Box? Beanie Babies. It was Beanie Babies in the box last week. Okay, here are the clues for this week. If you know what the answer is, you can put it in the comments down below, and we'll tell you next week what was in the box. Okay, it's an imaginary box. So you would need a medium-sized box unless you have a pay one of these. Number two, they've been around a long time. Most everyone has one today. Number three, hangers, switches, dials, buttons, and cords are all part of them, or for the most part were part of them. Number four, they're part of a larger system which has poles, wires, and towers. And then number five, if you have a quarter, you might be in luck to make the call on one of these. Okay? And yeah, yep, there you go. That's it. So if you know the answer, put it in the comments down below. All right. Next thing we're going to talk about, vintage trends. Now, this is for Decades Reclaimed Vintage Depot. I know some of you are in shops elsewhere, but these are the items that are trending here at Decades. Artwork, pictures and prints, and not just for the frames, have been selling lately, and selling a ton of them. Of course, we continue. We've said it probably for the past couple of weeks. Holiday, which includes Halloween, fall decor, and Christmas decor, is selling. So it's hot right now too. What is not hot is textiles. Pyrex is kind of not what it used to be. And, you know, like glass, I can't even talk today, glass bake, things like that. You know, kind of go on with the Pyrex thing. Just not selling right now. So there you go. Moving on, we're going to talk, this is our vendor corner segment. We're talking straight to the people who are vendors in a shop like Decades Reclaimed Vintage Depot. Okay? If you're not making money as a vendor, but somebody in your shop is, then it's all on you. The shop only can open the doors and bring the customers in. It's up to you to actually sell. You're your own business. So don't say, well, the shop sucks because I'm not making any money, when there are other people who are making money. That falls back to you. I know Decades Reclaimed Vintage Depot, most of our vendors work hard at what they do, and most of them do okay. But I know that other places, people are constantly saying, I haven't made money for 3 months, it's so slow. And then I have some other people who are in the same shop saying, well, I make money. So if somebody's making money, it's up to you to do whatever you can in order to make the money. It's a business. You got to work at it. You can't just come in, throw stuff in a booth, tag it up, and walk away from it and expect it all to sell. Maybe the stuff you selected to begin with is not what's selling right now. That's something that you have to figure out, and you have to replace those things with things that are gonna sell. So it's on you. If the store has anybody that's successful, then everybody can be successful. All right, moving on. Joke of the day. What's brown and hairy and wears sunglasses? A coconut on vacation. Hey, I don't make these things up. I just ask Siri to tell me a joke, and she does. Okay? Question and answering time. This is the time of the show where we ask you a question and we discuss your answers. We haven't had a lot of answers lately, so we're just going to ask another question. Yeah, this is directly, maybe we should cut it out, but we want to know what we can do in order to make the show better. Maybe not have a question and answering session. I don't know. But yeah, tell us, put it in the comments down below. You know, Jim, Warren, you guys can do this to make the show better. We would like to see more of this, less of that. We've made some changes lately. We added the show and tell. I hadn't done it in the past couple shows because I'm not sure really anybody was really hyped about it or whatever, and it made the show longer. So I kind of took it out, but I'm going to be bringing it back. When Warren comes back, we'll try it again. But we need to know. We need to know what you guys want us to talk about, what you want to see, what you want to hear. Put it in the comments down below and let us know. In closing, I want to thank everybody for watching this show. You can check out Decades Reclaimed Vintage Depot on Facebook, the web. You can check us out on YouTube. If you do go on YouTube, make sure you subscribe to the channel and that you turn your notifications on and that you like the particular video. I think we're up to like 6 or 7 subscribers on YouTube. We would like to get to like maybe 10 before the end of October. So if you can help us out, please do so. Look out for upcoming events like the jewelry sale is coming up in October. You can find out more information about that on the Facebook page for Decades Reclaimed Vintage Depot. And they have the Junk and Treat sale coming up at the end of October. I'm Jim. I'm your host. Warren is your host. He's not here, but we appreciate everybody watching our show, Talking Vintage, brought to you by Decades Reclaimed Vintage Depot, located at 502 West Brennan Road, Lakeland, Florida, 33813. Thanks a lot and have a great night.